Hello, good night everyone. For those who do not sleep, some minor practice on a P-40 strafing. 72AG training server is available, and let's do some practicing. Night everyone. For the I've got sound, should have video. Yes, I've got video. Server's up. To my knowledge, it's impossible to say how much time left. I will not continue. First, I will do some practice strafing passes. I need to create that profile of strafing pass. Very complicated, diving, turning, and P-40 is available. Olive drab, United States Army Standard livery 02 mark number, no modifications. Let's have it 77%, maybe 75%, and accept and start. This stream will not be too long. I'm planning later in the morning or afternoon diplomacy stream. So, let's restart. I forgot to start my tracker. Sorry for that delay. Very rare occasion. Tracker is fine. Some reason game makes you makes pilot's head go down some reason. Yeah, it should be fine now. And restarting this bleeping game. That pilots. No, why I'm playing? First of all, 72AG is a great squad and great community, great training server. This game is not good, multiplayer is really bad, and thanks God there are communities like 72AG, not too many of them, who establish training playground and do not restrict with any passwords. Let us play. Without 72AG, I wouldn't be able to play anyway. I hate single player. And the best training server, German SLT, Steel Skies, isn't available anymore. Probably it's terminal. I hate it, and I need to practice. I didn't practice with my strafing passes. That's quite a unknown territory for me still. I didn't Okay, level bombing was 2 years ago. I was 0. I'm not a hero now, but I'm someone who is capable of doing things in level bombing, and I'm ahead of this community in some ways. I do not use auto level, and I'm planning to practice and develop my AAA suppression passes. They will be dangerous and not more than 50% effective anyway. But I need to know I did everything I could, just like an A20 level bombing. And I need to know that. I need to practice a lot. You have to dedicate a lot of time. I do not lack motivation. I just lack free time. So this stream will be quite short. Okay, now everything's working. I just need to I do not remember my probably it was on 3, yeah, on 3 or on 4, can't remember, and this should be on 8, 9 probably, I don't know. 30 inches, 2600 RPM is set. I don't even need to know what is the Technochat readings for that. And first I will try and do some passes on this target. Landing strip. First practice target will be landing strip. Very how you call it? Very training, very easy target. I just need to re-establish my strafing pass profile. How should I aim? When should I start? Where should I be? How hard should I pull? How hard should I bank? First to the left, and then to both sides. And that's amazing for me. I'm not able to see the airfield. That's because that's a Zaitchi probably, yeah. It should be Zaitchi. No. My airfield should be some there. I don't like Lapina because lack of the sun is. Where is the sun? The sun is up. You're losing a little bit on this map, even though it's quite small. Okay, I've got 30,000 feet altitude. 30 inches, level flight, and my target, first practice target, should be this landing strip. So not even Tiger tank over there. Not a machine gun, not a German flag unit. Okay, my initial altitude is 3,000 feet, then I will dive a little bit and then strafing pass approach to my target. Let's dive. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I really hate it. I really hate it. Why should they restart? How those developers and combat pilot probably will have the same. The timing limitation and spatial limitation really do your gaming experience really ugly. I should be able at least to restart from the same point where I was. Is it? That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. I play. Okay, you play squad game. You die all the time. You can restart mission in squad game, but in World War II tactical combat aviation simulator, you shouldn't do that. You waste a lot of your time to respawn, taxi, take off, and do your route flying once again. That's unacceptable. How they do not understand it. How this rotten community, very small community, tolerate that. Why? Okay, 30 inches. I don't I do not, and once again, waste your time for God knows what. I was stupid. I don't have to waste time. I've got a strip right here. I don't have to waste time at all. Okay, thank you. And another strip, yes, no. You can use a road, but I've got no time. Okay. I don't have to. I will do left turn and strafe that landing strip. That's only practicing, training purposes. Mission very boring. But I need to give myself that. Practice. Okay, my P-40 accelerates well. And brake left and start your descending. was too far. Let's regain altitude and try once again. This time watch your side slip angle. Regain some altitude without losing too much airspeed to save your energy, because thrust weight ratio on P-40 is very poor. Vertical speed 1, climb, 15 degrees bank angle, vertical 1, gain 300 feet altitude and try once again. Airspeed is sufficient. Bank left. Do not lose too much energy while banking 45 degrees bank angle. Where's my target? It's over here. I should dive closer to that landing strip. Okay, dive, gain airspeed, trade your altitude into airspeed. You lose energy, but that's inevitable. We've got more than 220 miles per hour and try to... Was it the heat? Not bad. Let's try once again. I liked it. Next time let's do that intersection. Re-establish vertical 1, 030 heading. "30 inches in climbing." Now 190 miles per hour indicated. Watch your vertical speed. It shouldn't be too hard, but you need to practice. Without practice, you do nothing. And okay, and let's start turning. Turn left, vertical 1, left turn, 180 turn. Maintain vertical speed. Keep your bank angle 45 degree. Work with your rudder and pull up or push forward your stick to maintain vertical 1 and 45 degrees bank angle. 210, level up. Where is my target? And I didn't fix my cowl shutters. Where is my target? It's right on my 12 o'clock. Beautiful. Level up, gain some airspeed, and then dive. Maintain level flight. Beautiful. I like that approach. Maybe I should turn left and then turn right a little bit. And let's dive. It's time to dive. It's gonna be 190 heading, yeah? 210, yeah, 210. 210 is okay. Okay, 2000 feet is enough. Do not dive anymore. When target is covered with your wing, that's too close. That's too close. That's too close. Okay. Let's now start from oh, should I try and do that? Where's that vehicle? Oh, that's great. I don't need to switch to another target. I will try and hit that breakneck Frank tower. Breakneck Frank tower. Beautiful target. Thank you once again. Thank you 72AG server for that server. I will practice well on this server. Harder you turn, less turbulence you've got. In my understanding. Okay. Brake right. That's a hard turning on a knife edge. I don't know how to call it in English. Maybe it's called on a knife. 210 heading. I've lost all my energy. Vertical 1, 210. I shouldn't even dive too much, probably. So I don't need, actually I don't need excessive airspeed. I just need to maintain that wavy oscillating profile. I need to maintain that oscillating profile. And dive. I didn't hit anything, yeah? Let's try once again. 030, yeah? Vertical 1. Zero 30, it's heading, and vertical 1, it's 1000 feet per minute vertical speed. Maintain your 030 manually without using your trim. Maintain. climb. Climb. $2,500 probably. Okay, turn left. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain 45 degrees banking angle. Climbing turn is quite short. Maintain vertical speed, even though that bleeds your airspeed. And 210. Where's my target? And level up. My target is exactly 12 o'clock. Horizontal, vertical 0. $210. Climb a little bit. Well, 3,000 feet. And now start diving. Should I dive actually? I shouldn't probably. Once again I was too late. I didn't even see that vehicle. I wasn't aiming, so it's not easy. Not an easy task at all. Vertical 1030. Okay, drink a little bit water. Lose your vertical speed. Shift left, 30 degrees left, 30 degrees right. $210, level up, shift right a little bit. You can adjust your approach, heading and dive. was close. That was close, but I forgot to. That was close. Regain energy. Vertical 1 030. Thanks God you've got this heading indicator magnetic, because gyro doesn't work after big G's, after high G's, high G maneuvering. Turn left, maintain vertical speed, maintain vertical speed, pull up, and my target exactly 12 o'clock. Level up, accelerate, once again shift left, and should I start descending? And too far. Once again close miss, level vertical 1, so I should fire earlier. I should pull the trigger a little bit earlier. climb 2500 feet and then turn left, maintaining climbing left climbing turn, turn left, watch your vertical speed, keep your banking angle 45 degrees, pull up to maintain vertical speed, pull up more, pull up more, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, 210, level up. Here's my target. It's exactly 12 o'clock. So we can level up now and gain some airspeed. I don't do any evasive maneuvering practice. That's not a problem for me. This P-40 is so easy handling, the easiest airplane in the whole game, but very weak in terms of thrust weight ratio. Very weak. My target is exactly what I need it to be. Where I needed to be. I've gained some airspeed and I will start diving very soon. By the way, I should check out the target altitude. Start diving. Do oscillating profile. That was a closer. That was a closer hit. Beautiful. Okay, they will ban me for firing friendly. I don't need that. Let's switch to those Tiger tanks. Where are they? Oh, I see. I see your Tiger tank. And it's gonna be 300 heading this time. Brake left, brake left, brake left. Yeah. Are we sure? Too close. Yeah, we're too close. Too close, too close, too close. But anyways, dive. Yeah. K2101 vertical 1. Okay, let's start do our let's start a serious game of strafing this objective. Suppressing enemy flak on that objective. Задорная. Heading 090, left 30, left turn 30 degrees left turn, that should be, and vertical 1090, vertical 1. That should be, where is my target? My target is over there. I remember some flak units over there. I can see my target now. Keep climbing. Let's make it 0701. Flak unit should be over there. I should be able to see. Okay, 3,000 feet is there. Level up, gain some airspeed. And start diving. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Now. Okay, what are those flak units? I see you, flak unit. I see you. That was too dangerous. That was too dangerous, and even though I had great amount of airspeed, they've hit me anyways. Because this game has got no, old Il2 Great Battles had smart flak units, but you could outsmart them. You couldn't outsmart anyone who is dumb, who's got no intelligence. And I've got damages, no practice anymore, and I didn't hit anything. Yeah, this should be very hard. Very hard. Let's try with machine gun probably. this time. I had a great amount of airspeed. How they could hit me? How could they hit me? I should, by the way, I should turn harder. Dive and turn, I should turn harder. And I should pull harder. Next I will do machine gun over there. I was trying to hit a flak unit over here. I will do machine gun over there. But anyway, controls are damaged. P-40 doesn't feel like she's okay. Yeah, they hit you, and they hit you. You maneuver like crazy, and they hit you. I hate this game. This game is absolutely unrealistic, but nothing you can do with this. Let's try once again. I did a lot of, and you should restart. Because they were thinking you were spectating. Stupid idiot game. In old Il2 Great Battle, for Forgotten Battles, I did a lot of flak units suppressing. I know how normal flak units should do. You can outsmart them. You can outsmart those flak units. That AAA, you can outsmart, but you will not be able to outsmart anyone who is dumb. They do not hit you when they should hit, they hit you when they shouldn't hit you. Because those lousy developers team senior management didn't want to get too deep into that development of the game, because that's expensive, and that Daniil Piseyev, he's got a habit of asking us, what should I eat? What should we eat? That means we could do anything, we could do this, we could do that, but what should we eat then? He's got a point, of course, but Oleg Medek's development team, they were not starving, definitely. Oh, I've died one time, I didn't hit anything. Okay, I'll try. Any evasive maneuver, anything you could do to outsmart those flak units will work 100% with a very, very capable human player, but will not work with this stupid AI, because there are no AI actually, there are dumb script over there, no real physics behind that flak units. They say we've got air-to-air combat dogfight simulator, and the best air-to-air combat simulator players, fighter pilots, they quit this game because they were not happy with the damage model, which was lousy and outdated and disrespectful to players. That was too close, too close, too close. That was too close. I should turn harder. I shouldn't get too close to the... I should shift right more. But the evasive maneuvering was good. Do hard turn, very short, straight flying to get them aim on you. Do not turn. Do not rotate right away. Left turn, straight forward, right turn. Not left turn, right turn. And let's climb. 180 vertical 1. Vertical 1. And I need to I've moved my throttle lever back a little bit. I have to have 30 inches, which should be standard, because I would like all my mission parts to be most suited for group action, and you should have everything standard for group operations. turn right, vertical 1, banking angle 45 degrees, pull up to maintain that, pull up, pull up, pull up, and new heading is 0, pull up, I had insufficient airspeed, and level up, vertical 1, yeah, I have bleed a lot of energy on those evasive maneuvering, but that was worth it. Okay, accelerate on a level flight, and then once again accelerate more, and pull up gently. Decrease vertical speed. Now it's okay. I do not climb more than 300 feet because low overcast will make it unsuitable. Start. Diving. Okay, enough airspeed, they fire at you, and you fire at them. Was it a hit? No, it wasn't. Turn right, harder, dive straight and turn left. Turn right. Turn left. You bleed a lot of energy, but you've got no choice. 180, level up, gain some airspeed. Re-establish your power settings and climb 210 probably, yeah. 210 should be vertical 1. At least I had 2 consecutive strafing passes and evasive maneuverings without being hit. That's a negative result because I didn't hit anything, but that's not, in some way, that's a positive result because okay, turn right, because they didn't hit me either. Zero 30 vertical 1. Next time I should I should get out from that flak unit zone, not 180 heading, but 240. And my attack heading should be 060. That wasn't safe. That wasn't safe. So I should change my strafing. Plus, that's not safe at all. That was a mistake, and restart once again. Okay. Restart. .080 heading, vertical 1. Retard the throttle. And my attack heading will be 060 and egress heading will be 240. So I should shift right a little bit more. Vertical speed when pulling the trigger, vertical speed shouldn't be that high. It should be lower than that. It's too much descending. My target is exactly on my 12 o'clock. Shouldn't forget closing down coal shutters halfway. And I will not do Il2 training today, only P-40 and AAA suppression. So this time I will shift right a little bit more. So I shouldn't dive so hard on that target. That will get me closer to my previous strafing technique, but I'm not sure I didn't hit it. They aim on me, turn right, turn harder, climb over those trees, straight and turn left. They hit me. I knew that. Once again, straight and turn right. Yeah, I hear you, motherfuckers. And turn left. Hard left. Bleed your energy. Do not hit the treetop. Turn right. Bleed all your energy if needed. Straight and turn left. You should fly straight to get them aiming on you. And 240, accelerate up to 200 miles per hour in a level flight. And then start climbing with vertical 1. Climbing. So was it too close? I would like to hit that target when target is not that close. – 300 feet is 1,000 meters. By my experience on Туман войны server Fog of War, you will always have clouds lower than 1,000, so you shouldn't rely on that strafing technique. So I should lower my initial turning point and rely on high range firing. So I should be not that close to the objective, not in a point blank firing. Turn right, 180 right turn with vertical 1 and 45 degrees banking angle. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Maintain that vertical speed. .060. I didn't maintain that vertical speed. Vertical 1, please. Oh, I've destroyed that. No, I've destroyed that. What? No, it's not me. It's not me. It's Gnowi. I didn't destroy anything yet. It's not for... This practice is not for fighting. It's some kind of research and development mission in order to get yourself a long-range firing capability to build skill, to evaluate skill of high-speed turning the less dangerous strafing pass, which is difficult, really difficult. Maybe the only way to do this is to fire from close range. I would like to do that from when you get the close range to the objective, to the flak unit, you got yourself in a great danger. I hate it. I see my target now. That wasn't a hit, I couldn't even aim. The only thing I do more or less good is evasive maneuvering. I couldn't get a hit. Oh, was it a hit on my P-40 or was it a close call? I'm sure I don't know. Is she intact? Yeah, probably. 240, accelerate. Oh, she's okay. She's okay. Climb 240, vertical 1. But look what happened to my eyesight in my head in this. Because I've turned my head, they believe I did that harmed my maybe pilot's spine or something. Stupid idiots. Really ugly, really ugly game. I understand the idea was good, but the way those developers performed that wasn't good at all. So I'm starting to like this practice. I'm getting a little bit closer to I probably should switch to that flak unit. I don't need those machine gunners. My main mission type is vehicle convoy, strafing, and I will not have any machine gunner emplacements over there. So I'm switching to that flak unit. Yeah, should I? So I should change my base heading or attack heading to 135, maybe 150, and my approach heading should be 060 still, but I was getting myself here. Okay, I will go 060 here, do brake right and dive to that target and then turn left. So I'm quite well positioned now. Turn 060, climb a little bit. Vertical 1, 060, vertical 1. Wait, my target is over there. Here's my target. My target will be closed by that stupid tree. This game is really ugly, really ugly, really ugly. So many undeveloped features. So many. And turn left. Brake right. Sorry, brake right. Do not turn left, brake right, and dive. Here's my target. I'm losing altitude, gaining airspeed. That tree will prevent me from hitting that. Okay, I will handle. Was it a hit? I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm right over another flak unit. Evasive maneuver, like crazy, like a suicide. Straight forward and turn right. But that was quite good approach. I had quite an experience of that from Forgotten Battles, Il2 Forgotten Battles, and I wouldn't be able to invent anything else. So anyway, low overcast will not let me do anything else, so I didn't hit the target. Okay, 240. And repeat vertical 1. And I've collected some damages on my right wing, so controls will not be the same anymore. And I was too low, and that was too low and too close. Too low and too close. So I should start higher this time, and I should offset myself to the right a little bit. Turn right, 45 degrees bank angle. That will bleed a lot of energy. And a lot of airspeed, I should say. A lot of airspeed. Watch your side slip angle. Maintain that ball split by that gauge, left turn gauge. Split in two. So I'm quite far. okay, I'm okay with that, that's okay. You will gain, if you've got range, you will convert that range into energy, into an airspeed. Thank you 72AG community and for this server, great opportunity to practice. Okay, I've got 300 feet, brake right. Do not dive, just brake right. 150 is base attack heading in this strafing pass. Level up and gain some airspeed. You shouldn't start diving yet. In old Il-2 Forgotten Battles, those flak units would devastate me if I do that, because they were smart, they were. And in this game they don't care about my existence at all. Let's shift right a little bit. More to the right. Let's do oscillating pattern. And turn hard right, left. No good, not good. That's it. Too close. That was too close, too close, too close, too close. Evasive maneuver. Hide behind those trees. Fly through those trees. Use any gap you could use. If you do not use that gap, you're not a P-40 strafing pilot anymore. If you see the gap and do not go for that gap. That's of course rephrasing Ayrton Senna's. Was it? What was it? What was that? What was that? Oh, that was a hit. Stupid ugly game. Yeah, was it a hit? Okay, 240, accelerate and climb once again. Where's my target? Drink some water. Turn right, vertical speed 1000 feet per minute. Pull up to maintain that vertical speed. New heading is 060. This type of turn is quite fast. Maintain vertical speed. And this time I will offset right even more. And should I maybe turn left harder? Yeah, I should. There's my target. That click was fuel tank switch from fuselage to wing. Fuel tank and brake right. So I offset myself from that imaginary vehicle convoy line, let's say this line. Now start driving. I'm a little bit more to the right once again, I like it. Do not approach, not reduce that offset to the right. Do oscillating pattern. Turn left. That was a hit, but my turning was too slow. I maybe damaged that flak unit, I didn't destroy it. Yes, I destroyed that flak unit, but only because of very unrealistic physics in this game, damage model in this game. That flak unit should be only destroyed, only damaged, and crew should be killed. But someone else should be able to get there and maybe even continue fire. Okay, not too bad. But I've paid for that. They've hit me also. I've paid for that, so I wouldn't say that worked. Nothing you can do, they will hit you anyways. My next flak unit should be over here. Turn right. Zero 90, level up, gain some airspeed, do not lose altitude, and my next target should be over here. Brake left, brake left. I'm too close, too close, too close, too close, too close, too close. I'm too close. That was my poor gunnery. That was my poor gunnery. Yeah. Let's try once again. Let's restart. You should maneuver harder and you should aim better. Coal shutters are closed. decreased my elevator trim. Okay, the same target. I should change my approach a little bit. Because that flak unit isn't covered with trees, so I can change my strafing pass heading. Maybe I'm wrong? No? Where is it? Here it is. That's not training. That's not training. I'm not spectating that. Yeah, if Steel Sky server would be available, I would practice on Opel Blitz trucks. This is I can practice on this Russian track, by the way. Maybe I should do that, disregarding what's that? Disregarding. Yeah, I should do this. My approach should be 300. I should do this disregarding friendly penalty. That's gonna be complete waste of time, and I ain't got no time anymore. I could do that in a single player, of course, but I hate single player. My goal is to hit that. My goal is to hit that truck from a long range and from a single shot. Can I do that? I hope I can. Wasn't. It's 400 meters, by the way. It's 400 meters, by the way. Altitude. What's wrong with my 400 meters? Target altitude, so I should increase my altitude even. And it's not gonna be 315, it's gonna be, now I've got 135 heading. My heading should be, attack heading should be okay, it should be zero. Let's make it 0. Can I have it? Where is that airfield? I'm not able to even see an airfield. That's wild. Where's my airfield? People. There's my airfield. Okay, I can see my target. Here's my target. I'm diving now. Was a miss. I'm okay with that, and egress 210. No, 150 actually. Egress 150. And I think that it's time to recall one thing I've heard in some US Navy movie about Japanese. I do not appreciate that, I do not approve that, but they said little monkeys believe in maneuverability. We believe in smooth flying and accurate firing, accurate shooting. I think smooth trajectory, maintaining airspeed and accurate firing is the key for me. .330. Let's make it smooth trajectory without too much hard turning. Maintain your airspeed. Airspeed is the key. Do oscillating pattern, don't be too close. Reduce your elevator trim. It was another near miss. Another near miss. Okay. Vertical 3. And turn left. And repeat. That was a hit, maybe, but clock units will not allow me to be so smooth. Vertical 3, climbing 180, feet, climb 200 feet and then turn left with vertical 2. Okay, vertical 1. Once again, repeat. Something I should do. Okay, vertical 3, climbing 180, climb 200 feet. Then climbing turn 180. No, this is not what I needed. That wasn't a hit. I will not be able to. Yeah. From my base heading. I'm okay with that. Turn left. 400 feet target altitude. I got 15 minutes left. So sad. Okay, I need minor 1/4 shifting, but that's okay. Okay, jump on 090. Level up and start climbing. 2500, 3000 feet per minute vertical speed. Climb up to 1400 feet, because it's gonna be 1000 feet above the target. It should be. And then turn left. 45 degrees bank angle, turning left. Level up, climb up to 110 miles per hour and then dive. That was convergence distance. I know how it looks like now. I will try and do that once again. This is not low level. I should keep low level. Now level up and climb 3000 feet per minute. Climb up to 1400 feet and turn 45 degrees banking angle. Turn left, set up, pull up a little bit more. Vertical speed, your airspeed shouldn't be more than 150 miles per hour indicated. And level up, let her fly a little bit. And 7-8 seconds and pull up gently and dive. was a hit. So what could I do with strafing? Yeah, that looked like a hit, and let me just try and do that in single player. Let's make it Stalingrad summer. Ground targets, vehicles, and my airplane will be P-40. Meters and no modifications, 72%, 75%, convergence 400, olive drab, and let's start. Realism expert. I don't need anything. Autopilot. Start. Oh. Плесовский. Where are those vehicles? Should be here. Yeah. No. Where's Plisovsky airfield? Is it Chirskaya? Where am I? I'm too far from Plisovsky. I need to fly towards that target. Plisovsky is on my 12 o'clock. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I was on Suvorovsky, over Suvorovsky. And as always, those stupid trees, ugly game in 2025, such an ugly. That vehicle convoy will appear only when I'm close to it. What are those vehicles, friends? Are they moving? Vehicles were moving, they're not stationary. Beautiful. Thank you for that. I had not enough problems. I hate this game, really hate this game. Vehicles, buildings, restart the mission, finish. What type of ground targets I can? Artillery. Let's have artillery. I want vehicles, but stationary vehicles. This is unbelievable. Okay, this is it for... I've got no time for this. I will continue that hard research and development work later in September, I hope. So for those of you who might watch this immense boredom, thank you and goodbye. Later in the morning or afternoon US time I will do diplomacy stream. Goodbye.